Hello, my butterfly-loving friends. Welcome to Papillon Chateau. Today, we set off on a little tour across America to meet 5 amazing butterflies in the United States. From sea to shining sea, we'll meet 5 icons of America's backyard, each one a flying jewel, each with its own story to tell and a secret written on its wings. Our lineup: the monarch, the eastern tiger swallowtail, the pipevine swallowtail, the American lady, and the red admiral. 5 wonders in one tour. I'll share quick facts: how they look, how they behave, and where to find them. From gardens to meadows, butterflies are more than pretty. They connect us to place. As stewards of our land, we can help them thrive over time. Their colors can warn or send a love letter to a mate. Their flight is a dance, wild, delicate, free. First, we'll follow a tiny king on a grand migration. Then, a striped sunbeam with a clever disguise. And a blue-black secret with protective poison. You'll get appearance, behavior, and the best US places to spot each one. Ready? First up, the monarch. The monarch, an American traveler beloved from prairies to small towns. Perhaps the most famous butterfly in North America, seen in summer across the lower 48. Its name, Danaus plexippus, sounds fittingly royal. When one lands near you, it is not just an insect. It is a chapter in a family saga that keeps beginning again. A story crossing thousands of miles and generations, most abundant through the Midwest and Great Plains. Their beauty carries a message: brilliant orange with bold black lines, nature's warning colors. A universal sign that whispers, "Do not eat me." This is not a bluff. As caterpillars, monarchs feed only on milkweed. Milkweed is rich in toxic cardenolides. They store these chemicals in their bodies as they grow. Predators like birds learn that monarchs taste terrible. Look closely at the wings. Tiny overlapping scales like roof shingles make the colors. They sparkle in sunlight, a living mosaic of orange and black, strong yet light, built for endurance. Ready for a feat few creatures can match. The monarch's migration is its marvel. A paperclip light traveler flying thousands of miles. From Canada and the United States, the eastern population flies to central Mexico. In the west, they head for coastal California's groves. Each generation continues a route it has never flown before. A relay of life written across the map. They navigate by the sun's position in the sky, and by an internal magnetic compass, a tiny compass in the head, guiding a grand journey. Most amazing of all, the southbound flyers have never been there before. Plant native milkweed and nectar flowers. These small acts will help an American icon. Now we meet a flash of yellow, a burst of summer light striped like a tiny sunbeam. This is the eastern tiger swallowtail, Papillon glaucus. One of the most recognizable butterflies across America's east, from the Great Plains to the Atlantic, New England to Florida. With wings that can spread over 5 inches, a dramatic presence in any garden, a true giant among its kind. Bold canary yellow wings, painted with 4 bold black tiger stripes, like a tiger. Along the hind wings, a border of shimmering blue and bright orange spots. Long tails on the hind wings. Those tails can mislead attacks, drawing pecks away from the body. A fascinating 2-form story. Sexual dimorphism. Males are always brilliant yellow, females may be yellow, or a dark mimic form, nearly black or charcoal. That dark form copies the poisonous pipevine swallowtail. Pipevine is poisonous, so look-alike tiger females gain protection. You'll find them in sunny edges, woodlands, fields, and gardens. To attract them, plant nectar-rich flowers like butterfly bush milkweed and wild cherry. Strong gliding flights between nectar sources, easy to spot in sunny clearings. As caterpillars, the young mimic bird droppings, then turn bright green with bold eye spots like a tiny snake to scare birds, feeding on tulip poplar, wild cherry, and willow. A true sunbeam over America's eastern forests, wild beauty and a lesson in survival. And now, something darker, more mysterious. Deep, velvety blue, kept like a secret. This is the pipevine swallowtail, Batis philinor. At first glance, it seems simply black, a shadow drifting by. Wait for the sun to find its wings. Then the secret appears, a breathtaking flash of sapphire along the hind wings, polished and alive. This isn't paint or dye, it is structural color. Tiny scales bend and scatter light, returning only the most brilliant blue to your eye. Tilt it, and the hue deepens, sometimes toward purple, sometimes to a vivid blue-green. A living jewel that photographs never quite capture. As caterpillars, they feed on pipevines, plants rich in potent toxins. They store aristolochic acids and keep them into adulthood. Predators learn quickly, this butterfly tastes terrible. Even the flight is a message, not a sprint, but a slow floating glide. an aposematic signal of confidence. It looks careless, yet it is certainty. I am poisonous, watch me shine. Look at me and think twice, I'm slow, easy to catch, and you will be sorry if you try. A warning dance. This power shapes its world, and where it thrives. Across the east, many species mimic pipevine's dark form to borrow its safety. Most common from the Carolinas through the Gulf states and Texas, with strongholds too in California and the Southwest, where native pipevines grow. A dark night, a model for mimicry, truly a jewel of the American South and West. Our next guest is more subtle, more detailed, stitched into America's open spaces. Delicate patterns, very refined, made to be seen up close. This is the American lady, Vanessa virginiensis. It may not flash blue or wear bold swallowtail stripes, but its beauty lives in the small parts. Like a piece of delicate cloth, woven with threads of warm orange, with crisp black lines and neat white checks. Look closely at the underside of its back wings. Here is its signature feature. Two very large eye spots set in intricate tan marbling. These are not simple dots, they are complex, with a soft blue or purple shimmer, so large and clear they can look like the eyes of a bigger creature, a clever trick to startle or confuse predators. On top, the wings glow warm orange, crossed with intricate black markings. Near the front tip, a clear white spot sits in a black patch. That little detail helps tell it from the painted lady, a traveler across the US, abundant in the south and southwest in spring, spreading north through the Midwest and Northeast by summer. It moves north in spring and south in fall within the United States, favors fields, roadsides, and gardens, nectars on asters and thistles. Our final butterfly carries a bold, restless spirit, fiery and fast, truly a little rebel. Meet the Red Admiral, Vanessa atalanta. This butterfly is unmistakable at a glance. Deep velvety black wings, crossed by vivid red-orange bands and punctuated with bright white spots. A design that feels elegant and a little aggressive. The pattern is bold and striking. A crimson band slashes across the front wings. Another glows along the rear wing edge. Near the tips, crisp white spots break the darkness. It announces itself with unapologetic style. Males are territorial, guards of a chosen sunlit perch. He claims the spot and watches for passing females, often in the warm light of afternoon. Then, sudden darting pursuit at high speed. Intruders are chased off in quick, aggressive flights. Quite a show for such a small flyer. Adaptable and widespread across the United States. Found in forests, fields, swamps, even city blocks. A common visitor to parks and gardens nationwide, especially abundant in the north each spring and summer. An opportunist at the table, nectar, tree sap, fermenting fruit. Yes, even the messier morsels. Less glamorous perhaps, but key to its success. The Red Admiral also migrates with the seasons. In colder regions, many perish in winter. Milder areas see adults persist. Some overwinter by sheltering in log piles, sheds, or tucked corners. From city blocks to backcountry trails, a resilient American spirit on the wing. And so our small journey ends. Monarch, Great Plains to coasts, epic east and west migrations, eastern tiger swallowtail, eastern US forests and neighborhoods, pipevine swallowtail in the southeast Texas and the southwest, American lady, fields and roadsides nationwide. Red Admiral, coast to coast in parks and towns, 5 butterflies from sea to shining sea, America's wild colors and quiet wonders. They are so much more than insects, our neighbors. They're symbols of change, of nature's delicate, interlaced balance. Tiny living art fluttering through our days, or your garden. Be a steward, look for them, plant native nectar, keep host plants safe. See not just color but story. The monarch's orange warns, the swallowtail's darkness mimics. A hidden blue flashes like treasure. These stories unfold around us every day. We only need to pause. Our amazing world is full of small, profound miracles. Thank you for sharing this moment with Papillon Chateau. If you enjoyed our little escape, please follow and subscribe for more stories and tell us in the comments which of these beautiful butterflies was your favorite. And remember, at Papillon Chateau, every wing tells a story.